Hello everybody and welcome to Autodesk Maya. I'm going to try and make a barrel for a project that I'm making for one of my projects at college, and let's just see if I can actually do it here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a poly cylinder and then I'm going to click here and look at the radius and height. Radius I think 40, height maybe 120. Put the mannequin next to us just to give us a rough idea. Yeah, I think that'll probably be okay in terms of height. This will actually go into a game that I'm making, so you will actually see the final project, final product even, once it's complete. So now I want to look at subdivisions. So I'm thinking I need more than 20. I'm going to double that. Give us 40, so we can work with 40 here. Subdivisions height, maybe go with 8. Let's have a look, because I need to make sure I've got evens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to change this to 9. There's a reason for that, but before I really touch on that, first thing I want to do is I want to look at the top here. I want to know, how do I get, can I double this? Well, I put 2 here. Bingo! Can I move that outwards? Let's see. So what I'm going to do is take the edges. Let's take this edge, and this is just gonna morph things, so we're probably just gonna have to add more to it than anything else. So let's maybe make this 4, because we can always delete them when we don't need them. Maybe 6. Okay, let's try 8 because I want it to be closer to the edge. I think 8 will be fine because this is close enough to the edge to allow like an edge kind of thing. Or maybe just make 10 and delete the ones we don't need. Nah. 16. I'm just messing around now. Here we go. So we're going to stick with 16. I think I'm happy enough with everything down here. So I just want to select these and get rid of them. So I don't want these ones. They're just going to get in the way. There's probably an easier way to do this, but if you're me, you can't do it, so just deal with it. Let's do what I've got so far. Zoom in to get these other ones. Fine margins. There's good thing we can super zoom in. This one. All of these zoom out. I think that's it. There we go. Now you can kind of see I've got all this stuff at the top here, which I don't really need, but they're just kind of left over. That yellow arrow is just confusing me. Yeah, it's deleting it. Ah, there we go. So I don't need any of these. Now let's just hope this doesn't break anything. So when things break in Maya, it's a nightmare to try and fix the damn things again. Bear in mind, I am only in my second year of ever using Maya, so don't expect me to be great with it. Maybe in 3 or 4 years I might actually be able to make more complex things. So there we go. Now I also don't need these. Now if my tutor was here, he'd probably not be happy the way I'm doing things, but it's better to do things slowly if you do them right rather than try to do them faster and screw it up. Oh, my hand's getting sweaty. No, not that one. Unselect that one. Yes. 3D modeling with Kev. Sorry. How not to 3D model. I don't know, you guys can tell me. Nope. Not that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Don't break. Bingo. Did not break. So now we're ready to do the next part. Right, so sticking with edges. I'm going to take these edges and these edges, and I want to move them closer to the end edges, which I'm going to have to do individually. This is not extruding, so I have to do this individually. So I'm going to take this up to, oh no, we've got one down there, no. Ah! I hate it when the arrows cover what you're trying to click on. Bingo. Come up to say there. And now you, my friend. Hold on, I got an itchy nose. Oh dear. Ah! It's doing it again. No, you son of a gun. There we go. Stick that one there. Now what I want to do is I want to take this one can go up. This might not be exact, but do forgive me because it's never really been my strong point. Damn you, fine margins. One more. Bingo. That'll do. Roughly. Now what I do is take this one. I don't know why it's giving me so much hassle, because usually the arrows don't get in my way this much. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to have this one. Now I want to move these down so they're roughly there. Okay. Now what I want to do is move this one and this one up just a little bit more. So this is actually just going to be like the outside of the barrel. Now we get to working with the faces. So this is the fun part, because I want to select all of these faces, all of these faces, all of these faces, and all of these faces, and all of these faces. And what I want to do is extrude them. So Control and E to extrude them, and I think it's the blue one I need to use here. Just stick it in ever so slightly. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Oh, hold on, it's decided to be freeze on us. I'd say that's okay. Now what I want to do is I want to take this face, but that's not the face I want to take at all. No, it is not. No, please excuse me, I've bottled that. I want to take this face, and I want to come underneath, and I have not deleted these. Silly me, so we have to do that. So let us go back to object mode for now. Oh, it's doing weird things again. sometimes it likes to mess with me, so I'm going to come underneath and work on these edges here, because currently we've got too many lines. Forgive my mouse, it's terrible. So we're going back to edges here. I wanted to keep that one, didn't I? Yes, let's get rid of these ones. And these ones. And these ones. And these ones. And these ones. These ones. It's just not going around there, is it? Oh no! Just gonna delete them around here. Son of a gun. Is not what we want at all. No. So, new plant. Let's get rid of the round ones first. And this is exactly how tedious Maya can be. Inner circle now. Technically I don't really need to bother with the I forgot what I was saying now. Technically I don't need to bother too much with edges. I completely lost what I was saying, so just ignore that. Could definitely be easier if I didn't have to select them all one by one, but hey, we don't want to break things. Delete that. I don't know why I've still got this here. Oh me, what has happened here? Let's go edges. We're getting there, we're getting there. If I was an expert, this would probably have been done 10 minutes ago, minimum. Bingo! So now we have that. Now we can go back to faces. Let's continue. Okay, so now we've got this face. And we are going to extrude this face. And we're going to take it in a teeny tiny bit. Maybe say to there. Yeah. Still got those extra edges there, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. As long as I can do what I want to do with these faces. So we're going to extrude the top face as well. We're going to take this down a little bit more than the bottom. Say to there, okay? Now, we have the basis for our barrel, which I think is going to look okay. So, rather than try and get more circles and things that'll just be a pain in the bum, what we want to do is take one of these, another one of these little cylinders. I'm going to move it up into the air where I can see it. I'm going to try and make a cork out of it. I should actually have looked next to the barrel. It's probably about the right size. Could always scale it up afterwards. So, if it will let me, I don't really need it to have any. Yeah, it's got the object mode. Select it. I don't really need it to have any major and polycylinder 2. So what I want to do. That's fine. Subdivisions. What if I say 2? Better not do that. 6. 12. We want it to be circular. 10. I've lost it. Problem with working with things that are so small. So I wouldn't say, oh, what's happened now? Fidget, fidget, fidget. So I still wouldn't really say that that is circular. So I don't know what I did there. So do we maybe just stick with the 20? Because that is circular. Yeah, because for the sake of what I'm doing, I want to keep this kind of circular. I don't really want to mess with the top too much. Just want to kind of keep on, so maybe add in some, add in a second subdivision here. I think that could work. Let's see what we can do with that. So, edges, here to here. Now what I want to do with that, just want to move it up slightly. Probably going to cut some of the bottom off in the height actually, because it's not how I want it to be. It's a bit too, it's maybe not too bad. Let's see. Let's go to faces. We're going to extrude this in again. We're going to extrude it in a little bit more. What if I did that? Extrude again. That doesn't make a damn difference. Okay, so now that that's done, I'd say I don't really need this part. Oh, okay. So I want to delete all these because I don't need them. It doesn't want to help me. Sometimes my decides it doesn't want to make things easy for you, and you really have to work for everything. Do this, delete that, delete that, delete that. It's tedious, I know, but that's just the way it is. Now we're going to do the other side, and as you've just seen, it's moved just miles away from it. Right, here we go. So, we're going to go bye-bye, bye-bye. I'm hoping I don't take anything I don't want to take. There. Now then, I wonder if I can insert another edge loop here. See what happens. I'm going to save what I've got so far. And now I'm going to, it's mesh tools, isn't it? Insert an edge loop, just the one. And I want to put it here. Yes. Bingo. Now, what I want to do is I want to delete everything here. I get the feeling I did not want to do that. It looks like it may have just halved it. it has halved it at the other side, so we shall do that in a slightly less destructive way. Let's get rid of all this. It's been a pain again, it's not letting me select all of it. So it's a 1 by 1 task again. Actually, I need to keep that. I want to lower this down to here. Okay. Now what I want to do is extrude that. Have it come up. I don't want it to do that. No, we want to scale it, that's why. So we want to then extrude it and then scale it inwards. There we go. We're just going to curve off the top. There we go. Come up to here. Just rinse and repeat until I get it into what I want it to be. Probably finish it off actually if I just go bam 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 bam. There we go. Let's have a look at that. I think I'm pretty happy with that. As far as corks go, it doesn't have to be anything particularly special. So we go back to our object mode. We're going to take this. Because I know that there's different parts in there, I am going to go to Mesh Combine. So that is now one object, so we don't have to worry about the top falling off in the middle of it. And now that needs to go in our barrel. Somewhere into our barrel anyway. Probably just gonna stick it aside. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it here. It's gonna be like a cork. It just basically sits in the barrel. So you can see the bottom part doesn't really matter, because we're just going to stick it like that, so you're not really going to see the bottom part. But we know it's been done, and there we have it. We have a barrel. Okay, so what we want to do now is we're going to try and add some color. So now this isn't going to be the textures that we use in Game Engine. This is just so that we can assign different colors, or different textures rather, to different parts of the barrel. So we're going to start with a cork. We're going to go to our hyper shade, which is up here. You see I've pre-made one here, so it's cork. So let's just show you how we would do that. So what you do is you click on blend, and you see it gives you a blend. So you want to rename this. So we're going to make this just call it round barrel, just so I know this is the part that goes round the barrel. Okay, I'm going to hit enter, and that changes that. I'm going to change the color. Doesn't matter what color you pick inside Maya, because as I said, you're going to add textures to it in Engine anyway, so it's really just a telltale sign that you are going to be editing it, or that it will have a separate texture. Now I don't know why it's doing this. I really don't know why it's doing that. It's just kind of weird. You can see there's no difference here with them. Amber 1's gone fully red for some reason, but this, I don't know why it's doing. I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully it isn't going to be an issue. So we can at least click here, and we're going to right click, assign existing material. We're going to make that cork, so that should change to yellow. There you go, you see it goes yellow there. And now if I click in here, I want to go faces, because I don't want everything to be taken. I don't want everything on the barrel here, because these circular extruding parts are going to be a different colour from the rest of the barrel. Now with this, I'm actually going to add in these top bits here as well. You're not going to see the bottom bits, I'm not going to worry about them, it's too much hassle. But I'm going to add these in here as well, just so they match and don't look completely stupid when we make this an engine. In fact, I probably should bother with the bottom. Oh no, don't mind do that. No. I probably should bother with the bottom ones actually, because I might put a barrel or two upside down, which means they might get seen. So I will go back into the underneath sides as well. There we go. Now I just need to go underneath to grab this. Ah, no. Thank God for Control Z, huh? I don't have to do it all again. Remember the part I told you that this can be very fidgety. And this is exactly what this is. So. And this last little bit here. There we go. So now what I want to do again is right click, assign material, we put that to round barrel, and it has worked. I don't know what's happened to it. And don't worry about the shadows and things in here, because with Maya things will go red, it will go black and things when you're looking at it. But this is essentially our barrel completed now. We don't need to do anything here because this is already separate. So this will probably be more of a black, this will be a brown, and the cork will be a bit of a lighter brown. And the top here, this will just be the same as the rest of the barrel. So this is essentially our barrel completed now, and it is ready. So after this I have to make a wagon, but unfortunately that will probably be made in my class rather than on a video or anything like that. So if you have watched this much of the video, then I very much thank you for that. You can see some of the other stuff I've made in my TikTok. I will post I'll post the link in there. If you're watching on TikTok, then I'll post the link to my YouTube, which will also put this video. Thank you very much, and have a good day or night wherever you are.